So take your bolster, put the bolster toward the back of your mat. Sit in front of the bolster, but leave a bit of space between your sacrum and your bolster. Keep your feet down on the ground with the knees touching or not, whichever is more comfortable for you. Lay down over the bolster, so the start of the bolster will be supporting the chest, not the lumbar spine. The lumbar spine will be free to relax. It will be supporting just the chest. If you need to, you can put a folded blanket behind your head to keep your spine long. Keep the shoulder blades toward the waist. Relax your arms. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders and close your eyes. Allow your body to soften, to relax, to surrender. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let them sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face. Unclench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back, muscles of your back, and your spine, vertebra by vertebra. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, groins, legs, to the tip of your toes. Bring your attention to your chest and observe how the bolster help you expand your chest a little bit more than usual. Observe your breath. Keep it simple, keep it easy. Observe your chest expanding with every inhalation, even more with the help of the bolster. Observe the ribs moving closer together with every exhalation. Become aware of your breath, of your own breath. Keep your breath soft and easy, but keep it deep. Feel the expansion with every inhalation. And still keeping this easy breath. Start visualizing your body recharging with every inhalation. Visualize all your tensions exiting your body with every exhalation. With every inhalation, your body recharge. With every exhalation, your body relax. Allow your breath to relax your body and mind. Just stay focused on your breath without forcing, but allowing your body to move, to expand and contract, expand and contract. Keep your attention to your own breath. And from your next breath, hold your breath just for a few seconds at the end of the inhalation. So with your lungs completely full, completely recharged. And exhale softly. Inhale deeply. Feel the expansion of your body and keep it there just for a few seconds. And exhale softly. One more time, inhale deeply. And exhale softly. Now inhale deeply. Exhale softly, and at the end of the soft exhalation, hold your breath. So with empty lungs, just for a few seconds. Relax your body when you're holding your breath. And then again, inhale deeply. Exhale softly. And hold your breath. Relax your body. And again, inhale deeply. Exhale softly. And hold your breath. Keep on with your own peace. Keep this technique. Inhale deeply. Exhale softly. And hold your breath. This is not a challenge. So keep your breath hold not as a challenge, but just as a moment to listen to the emotions, to the feelings that may rise. Inhale deeply. Exhale softly. Hold your breath. While holding your breath, relax your body and listen. Three more breaths at your own pace. Still given the same technique with a deep inhalation, soft exhalation, and gentle breath hold. At the end of the third breath, Go back to normal breath, not controlled. Allow your breath to become more subtle, lighter. Now still keeping the breath not controlled. Bring your arms in cactus pose. So with the elbows in line with the shoulders and the forearm parallel to each other. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders. Inhale deeply and feel the stretch on the front of your chest. Deep breaths, breathe deeply. The end of the third breath. Still keeping the forearm parallel to each other. Bring the two elbows close to each other, just in front of you. Allow the two elbows to touch. And then open to the side again. Do it slowly. Open your arms in cactus pose. Allow the elbows to drop toward the ground. When you reach your maximum, bring your elbows together again, slowly. And open it again. Now inhale deeply. The exhalation, bring your arms toward the sky. Keep the arms straight. Palm of the hand facing each other. Put your arms parallel. Now keeping the arms parallel to each other. Keep the shoulders away from the ears and slowly start lowering your arms behind your head. Keep the arms parallel to each other and active. Bring the arms back to your maximum. When you reach your maximum, just do one big breath there. And slowly lift your arms again. Keep your arms lifted and parallel to each other. Inhale. With the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground and lift your hips. Stay there. Relax your belly. And lower your hips again. Keep the lumbar spine long. Bring the arms in cactus pose again. And from this position, still keeping the forearm parallel to each other, but also as much as you can parallel to the ground. Bring the elbows closer to your chest and observe how the muscles on your front chest changes. Stretch in a different way. Bring the elbows close to the chest and then open the elbows again. Observe where you feel more stretch while you move your elbows wider. And again, bring your elbows close to the chest and observe which spot is a spot where you can feel more stretch in the front chest area. Find the spot and stay there for 3 big breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, interlace the hands behind your occiput. Bring the 2 elbows close to each other, like you want to wrap your head in between your forearm. Inhale. With exhalation, lift your head and shoulders. Keep the contact of the bolster and your shoulder blade. Stay there. And lower your head again. Now we're going to do exactly the same movement, but once that you have the final position, I want you to push with the occiput, so with the back of the head back, while keeping the arm in the same position in order to strengthen the muscles of your neck. So bring the 2 elbows close to each other. Lift your head and shoulders. And then stop the movement of your arms, but push with the head against your hands to stretch and strengthen the muscles of your neck. Stay there and relax. One more time. Lift your head, bring the 2 elbows close to each other. Look forward. Now, stop the movement of the arms, but push the head back. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. And relax again. Deep breaths. Keep your hands interlaced behind your occiput. Now, bring the elbows close to each other again. Lift your head, but now move the hands behind your neck. Bring the elbows as much as you can close to each other and push the head back. Stay there and relax. Relax completely. Relax your arms too. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders. Stay there for 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, lift your head, lift your shoulders, push with the hands against the ground and lift your body. Okay. Now take the bolster and sit over the bolster. In Virasana. Allow growth back in. Welcome back, Ruth. Okay. You're in again. Don't worry. Just sit over the bolster. Hands over the thighs. Create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. Both on one side. And on the other side. Now, roll the arms outward, push the thumbs back, arch your spine gently, and lift your chin gently. Stay there and relax. We're going to do the same thing, but with the arms a little bit higher, roughly at the same level of your shoulders. Inhale. Lift your arms, push the thumbs back, lift the chin. Arch gently your spine, 3 breaths. And relax. Now we're gonna do almost the same, but with the arms lifted at roughly 45 degrees. So inhale, lift your arms, lift your chin, push the thumbs back, arch your spine gently, 3 breaths. Keep the shoulders down. And relax. Hands are over the thighs. Inhale, arch your spine, look up. Exhale, round your spine and look down. Inhale, roll the arms outward, look up. Exhale, roll the arms inward and look down. Inhale, arch your body. Exhale, round your body. Now lift that shoulder blades down. Twist to the left. Put your right hand down on the ground, outside of your left leg. Put your left hand behind your buttocks. You can use the bolster. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, and twist. 3 breaths. The end of the 3rd breath, come to center and twist to the right. Put your left hand side of your right leg. Put your right hand behind your buttocks. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, twist. 3 breaths. And back to center. Create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. And allow the whole spine to move. Turn also on the other side. Okay, now we're going to do the twisting again. If possible, try and use the hands just outside of your bolster. So use the bolster to help you twist deeper. So put your right hand outside of the left side of the bolster. Put your left hand, if possible, on the right side of the bolster behind your back. Okay. Lift the sternum. Push with the hands against the bolster to help you twist. And look behind you, 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, come back to center. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down and twist to the right. Put your left-handed side of your right side of the bolster. Put your right-handed side of the left side of the bolster. Push with the hands against the bolster to twist deeper. Look behind you, 3 breaths. And back to center. Put your hands over the bolster. Exhale, round your spine. Push your spine back. Inhale, arch your spine, push with the hands against the ground, against the bolster. Look up. Exhale, round your spine, push the lumbar spine, and push the spine back. Inhale, arch your spine, push with the hands against the bolster. And one more time, exhale, round your spine. Inhale, arch your spine. Good. Lift your arms up. Belly in. Push the thumbs back, arching, especially the upper part of your spine. Look up, but don't allow your head to drop down. Just keep it in line with the spine. And relax. Okay. Focus on around the shoulder blades. I want you to feel the activation of the muscles around your shoulder blades to open your chest, like you still have the bolster pushing your shoulder blades forward. Now, straighten your arms right in front of you. Push the arm back into the shoulder socket. Start pushing from the armpit to the small finger and pull from the thumb to the upper shoulder. So keep this movement in place. The lower part of your arm move forward, the upper part move back in order to keep the shoulders down. Keep on pushing from the armpit to the small finger and pull from the thumb to the upper shoulder. Lift your arms at your maximum. Now push even more, arching the spine in between the shoulder blades. Feel the activation of the muscles in between the shoulder blades, but keep the belly in order to keep the lumbar spine long. 3 breaths. And relax. Arms over the thighs. Create really small circles with your shoulders. Really small ones. Both on one side and on the other side. Good. Now, I'm gonna use the bolster, but in a completely different way. So, put the bolster toward the middle of the mat. Lay down over the bolster with your shoulder blades. So the shoulders are not really supported by the bolster. Interlace the hands behind your head. Lift your hips. Tuck the tailbone under. So keep the lumbar spine as much as you can long. Bring the 2 elbows close to each other. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders to lengthen your neck. And really slowly start lowering your head down toward the ground. It may touch the ground or not. This is not important. Keep the hips lifted. Keep the legs active. Keep the lumbar spine long. When pushing the back of the head away from the shoulders to lengthen the spine. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, really slowly, lift your head and lower your hips. Now, still with the arms until the Hands interlaced behind your head, still with your forearm wrapping your head. Lift your tibias and put the tibias parallel to the ground. Stay there for 3 breaths. So you're still supported by the bolster behind your shoulder blades. Lower your feet again. Lift your hips again. But now, lift your arms up to the sky. So activate the muscles of your neck to keep the head in line. Really slowly. Start lowering your arms behind your head and lowering your head toward the ground. Arching the spine around the shoulder blades with the help of the bolster. So it's the bolster telling you where to arch the spine. Keep the lumbar spine long. Stay there. Really slowly. Start lifting your arms up to the sky. Still keeping the head as low as you can. Stay there. Now interlace the hands behind your occiput again. Bring the 2 elbows close to each other. Lift your head. And now lower your hips. Lift your tibias. And keeping the tibias, the legs up. Straighten the left leg almost down to the ground. Not touching the ground, but really low. Keep the left leg. Yeah, exactly. The left tibia parallel to the ground. And now change. So bend your left leg and lower your right one. Really close to the ground, but without touching the ground. Now bend both knees. Lower your hips. Lift your hip. And again, lower your shoulders and head. Relax your arms so you can either widen your elbows, or you can also relax your arms in kind of cactus pose. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, interlace the hands behind your head. Wrap your head with your forearm. Lower your hips, lift your head. Now put your hands down on the ground and lift your body. Okay, good. Now, Hilda, do you think that you can stay in tabletop position or not really? Yes? Okay, good. Well, not really tabletop position, but with the head parallel to the ground. So put your hands over the bolster. Sit on your heels with your knees as wide as you can. It's okay, Ruth? Okay, yes. Good. Perfect. So keep your knees wide as you can. Perfect. And now push or roll your bolster forward, lowering your chest. Look forward till your maximum. Keep the arms active. Look forward, 3 breaths. And again, keep the focus on your shoulder blades. I really want you to feel the muscles between the shoulder blades opening and activating. And really slowly, come back up. Keep the bolster really close to the knees. Create circles wider than usual. Circles with the whole spine. Do it slowly, but wider. Turn also on the other side. And again, push the bolster forward. Keep the arms straight and active. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Lower your torso, look forward. If you have tension on your cervical spine, then you can lower your head completely. Otherwise, just keep on looking forward in order to deepen the opening of the spine. And slowly come back up. Put your right hand in between the legs over the shoulder, over the bolster. Push the right shoulder to the left, left shoulder to the right. Lower your left arm. Keep it straight. Push the small thumb to the right and look back. 3 breaths. Back to center, change sides. So put your left hand in between your legs over the bolster. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Straighten your right arm and push the small finger to the left. Look behind you, 3 breaths. And back to center. Now, sit with your knees a bit closer, just to be a little bit more comfortable. Take the bolster on the edge. If it's quite stiff like mine, then you can just simply push with the hand to keep it. In case you have a softer one, just grab it and keep it as long as you can. So it depends on the bolster that you have. You will need to adjust the exercise in a different way. So keep the edge, keep the bolster straight and lift right in front of you. Stay there, right in front. 3 breaths. Lower your bolster, almost touching the thighs. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Lift your bolster again, right in front of you. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. And then lift your bolster up, completely up. If it's too hard, you can also do it without the bolster. It's not a problem. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. And down. Put the bolster away. That was hard. Okay. Put your hands over thighs. Create small circles with your shoulders, both on one side and on the other side. Lift your hips, belly in. Now, lift your right arm up. Keep the left hand touching the left leg. Now, belly in. Lift your pubis. If you want to, you can also squeeze gently your buttocks. And now, move the left hand toward the left knee. In the meantime, move the right arm to the left. Push the thumb back and look up. Stay there. Belly in. And come back to center. The other one. Lift the left arm. Keep the shoulders down. Belly in, pubis up. Slowly. Then moving the right hand down. Left hand to the right. Push the thumb back and look up. 3 breaths. And come back to center. Lower your arms. Now, straighten your right leg to the left. Keep your right feet roughly at 45 degrees. Keep your left hip right over the left hip right over the left knee. Pubis up. Put your left hand down on the ground in line with your knee. In case you need to, you can move your right foot in order to keep the left knee and the left hip in line. Now, belly in, lift the right arm up, roll it outward, and move the right hand to the left. Push the thumb back and look up. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, move the right hand to the right and come back up. Okay. Still keeping the right leg straight to the right, belly in, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, roll the arms outward. Put gently the back of your right hand in contact with the right leg. Lift the left arm up, but keep the left shoulder down. Belly in, pubis up. Slowly move the right hand toward the right foot, left hand to the right. Push the thumb back, look up, 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, lift your right arm parallel to the ground. And come back up. Lower your arms and change side. So straighten your left leg, left foot roughly at 45 degrees. Belly in. Put your right hand down on the ground in line with your knee. If you need to, you can adjust the position of your left foot in order to have the right knee right under your hip. Lift your left arm up, roll it outward, and really gently start moving the left hand to the left. Push the thumb back and look up. 3 breaths. That's beautiful. At the end of the 3rd breath, move the left hand to the left. Lift your torso. Roll the arms outward. Put the back of your left hand in contact with your left leg. Lift the right arm up, but keep the shoulders down. Belly in, sternum lifted. Move the right hand to the left. Push the thumb back and look up. 3 breaths. Lift the sternum. The end of the 3rd breath. Lift the left arm parallel to the ground. 3 breaths. And come back up. Take the bolster again, seat over the bolster. Comfortable position. Create circles with your hips and lower spine wide. Wider than usual. Allow the whole spine to move. Also your neck. Turn also on the other side. Keep the movement as much as you can relaxed. Okay, that's beautiful. Now, focus on your neck. So keep the spine straight but relaxed. And now create just circles or spiral if you want to with your head. So widen your movement, but always listening to the messages of your body. I want you to find a movement that is comfortable. Keep the movement wide but comfortable. Easy. Turn also the other side. We start small and then spiral up, widening the movement. You know that there are some weird noises, but they're normal. Okay, beautiful. Tilt your head forward, arch your spine, look up. Exhale, round your spine, roll the arms inward and go all the way down to the ground. In a sort of child pose, but with a bolster. Relax, 3 breaths. Again, lift your body up. Roll the arms outward, arch your spine, open up. Exhale, round your spine, roll the arms inward, and go all the way down. 3 breaths. And come back up. Good. Stand up. Tighten your leg. Keep your feet roughly parallel to each other. Belly in, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Lift your right arm up. Keep the left hand in contact with the left leg. Keep the belly in. And imagine, if you want to, you can also do it just against a wall, just to be sure that you're not leaning forward. But it's up to you. You don't really need the wall, but it can help. Put your left hand in contact with the left leg. Lift the right arm, belly in, and go as low as you can to the left. Keep the left hand in contact with the left leg in order to give you the stability that you need. Keep your body as much as you can in line. So if you're using a wall, you can have an instrument to check your alignment. To come back up, move the right arm to the right and imagine that someone is pulling your arm back. Since you're doing against the wall, don't put your feet touching the wall because otherwise it will be hard for the balance. So keep the feet like at that distance so you can keep your buttocks touching and it will be a little bit more stable, because if you have it really close, then you're leaning forward, especially if you have, if your back is quite big, then you're pushing forward. So just find the good position of your feet. Doesn't need to touch the wall. You can be really close to the wall, just in order to keep your body as much as you can straight. So it's the back of the head touching, the buttocks touching, that is yes, mandatory. But the other part, you have to find your compromise. So on the other side, put your right hand in contact with the right leg, belly in, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Lift your left arm up, but keep the shoulders down. And now, start moving, leaning to the right. Keep the right hand in contact with the right leg in order to keep your body stable and strong. Stay there. And to come back up, move the left hand to the left and imagine that someone is pulling your hand back. Beautiful. Okay. Now, still with your legs open wide. Belly in, come back to the mat now. Belly in. Roll the arms outward, push the thumbs back. Arch gently your spine, but still keeping the control on your belly. So arching especially on the upper part of the chest. Look higher than your eye level. and relax. Now lift your arms roughly at the same level of your shoulders. Inhale and arch your spine again. Push the thumbs back, like you want to open your heart. And relax. Now lift your arms at roughly 45 degrees. And again, push the thumbs back, arch your spine, especially on the upper part. Still keeping the belly in. And relax. Grab your shoulders. Keep the shoulders down. And create circles with your head. Look on one side. And on the other side. Now walk with your hands like you want to grab your shoulder blade. And now, lower your shoulder again. Lift your lower arm and push with your forearm against the other arm. Straighten the upper arm and lower your shoulders. Stay there. Feel the stretch around your shoulder. Keep the shoulders down and relax. Grab your shoulders again, but in the other way. One is you don't think about it. The other one, you have to think about it. Normally it's just that. Now, keep the shoulders down and create circles with your head. On one side and on the other side. Now, lift your forearm of the lower arm. Straighten your upper arm and lower your shoulder. Stay there. And relax. Now we're gonna do a balance pose. To do so, you can use something stable. You can use a wall next to your body, or a chair, or anything, in case you will need help. It's not a problem. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do, and then we're going to do it together. The idea is to lean on one leg, bend the other leg, and grab with the opposite arm the feet. So it's the opposite arm. It's not the same. Once that you have this hold, this grab, in case you don't have it, you can use the band or a belt. Once that you have that, keeping the belly in, I want you to lift the sternum and push the foot back. Once that you have this position, then I want you to twist your body. In case you will need a wall for the balance, you can do it anyway. You can do the twist anyway, okay? So, lean on the left leg, bend the right leg, and grab the right foot with your left hand. Keep the belly in, sternum lifted. Keep on pushing the sternum up and forward, and then in the meantime, push the right knee and foot back. There. If you need the help, use the wall or whatever. Otherwise, twist your torso, and stay there, 3 breaths. And relax. Not that hard, isn't it? Lean on the right leg, bend your left leg, grab the left foot with your right hand, keep the belly in, sternum lifted. Keep on lifting the sternum, push the sternum forward, and in the meantime, push the left knee and foot back, arching the spine, especially on the upper part, while we open throughout the whole course. Now, twist your body. 3 breaths. And relax. Widen your leg, bend your knee, and create circles with your hips and lumbar spine, both on one side and on the other side. Beautiful. Straighten your legs. Put your feet not too far away from each other. Keep the feet pointing outward. Lift your heels. Bend your knees, go all the way down. Keep your hands down. Okay. Now, widen your knees. Round your spine. Allow the head to go down toward the ground. Relax your arms. Relax your spine. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, you can enter Shavasana. Take everything you will need to be comfortable in Shavasana. You can use your bolster if you want to. You can use pillows. You can use eye cushions, eye pillows. You can use a small weight over your belly in order to keep the message to your body that it can relax deeper because it's safe. Take just everything that you will need and allow your body to soften, relax, and surrender. At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant the mantra. And at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till that moment, just relax. Purnamadam Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Purnamadam Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Purnamadam Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Slowly start wiggling your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Gently stretch your body. Bend your knees and roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. Keep your spine straight yet relaxed. Put your hands, the thumb and index finger together, palm of the hand either facing the sky or the ground, whichever is more comfortable for you. Keep your eyes closed, face, throat, shoulders and arms relaxed. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.